Hey guys, this is OG Gaming, and today I want to show you this dog food that I actually been feeding my dog for a while now, because I had a dog and her name was Bear, and she had bladder stones, and to the point where they were in her bladder and they just basically blocked the urine tract where she could not pee anymore, and she was just filling up with urine and urine to the point where her bladder exploded and popped. So we took her to the veterinarian and they did the surgery and they fixed the bladder. And so about a day or two after the surgery, we were able to visit her, and she was in the hospital for about a week. As you can see straight ahead right there, that's the food. And so he says to make sure, the doctor says that, because of the surgery, there might be a little blood coming out of the urine, but it was really important for them to want us to, it was a nice steady stream. So anyway, she's doing well, but this is the food that we have to give her now. And as you can see, that container on the left there, that's where we put the food into, and this is the food that we have to give her for now. So all our dogs is actually eating that particular food. You cannot buy it at your Petco or PetSmart or any of the things like that. You can get it from Chewy.com, that new dog food store. But you would have to have this prescribed to. You would have to get this food from a veterinarian, and you can also get it from the veterinarian, but you would have to have a prescription to get it. And so basically, they we contacted Chewy and we ordered the food, and they had to verify it, make sure she was on that food. So they called her doctor up and they verified everything, and so this is where we get her. Instead of driving to the next town to get it, we just mail it. We order it and it comes through the mail. But this here is what it does. It prevents the stones from coming back. Now, get a load of this. I asked the doctor what causes these things, and they said there's a number of things. People food is the culprit, and even regular dog food like this. This is what we're giving her before, and we thought that was good food. And for most cases, it is. But we don't know if that particular brand caused her to have the bladder the stones. And so that's an old bag that we had, and once in a while I'll give them a little bit, like just a couple of little tiny things. I'll throw them at them for little treats, but for the most part, they get that urine, that urine, SO, urinate, SO, I guess. It's hard to pronounce that word. But the dogs could even get the stones from their water. So we were giving them bottled water. We were giving them this. And then we got this. So we purify the water. If we don't have that, then we give them bottled water, purified. But yeah, those bladder stones, it's real painful, and it costs a lot of money to get for the surgery. And another thing you can do is, I know when you're sitting there eating your pizza and or eating burgers, your dog will come up to you and look at you and act like they haven't eaten. And they give that little look. Oh, okay, then you give them a little something. I'm not saying not to, but you do that enough throughout the months and years, and then that that could be a problem. And the best thing to do is to try to help, because there is medication that they can give the dog if it's caught early. And the number one thing you want to do is when your dog is going pee, you want to make sure they got a good, steady, hard stream. So you want to make sure if it looks like it's barely coming out or he's pushing hard, then you might want to get your pet over to the veterinarian and tell him he's having problems. urinating, because when Bear, man, there were size of my nail, and some were bigger, and they just blocked it, so she couldn't pee anymore, and she was really in pain, and so it's pretty much it's sad to see your dog in pain, especially when you don't know what causes it. So this here, that food prevents it, and so I hope you find this helpful. If you got a pet, just make sure that when they go pee, kind of like keep an eye on it, and if it's nice and strong, you're good to go, and you should periodically check it. With that being said, folks, this is OG Gaming. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later, guys.